Joe here, author of Journey of the Awakened Psychic, and I want to talk today about something that will really help you when it comes to improving, strengthening your psychic connection. And it's one thing that I've been really entertaining lately for myself, and that is the vibration of certainty. And I've been entertaining what this really means lately. In week 12 of my psychic mastery system, it's a 12-week curriculum, which if you're interested in learning how to master your gifts, you can find the link below in the description to learn more. But in that lesson, there's one lesson I teach called completing karma. And the whole idea of completing karma, karma, my really simple definition is it's a cycle and it goes in circles, right? And it keeps going in circles until you complete karma. And one of the energies we play with is that when karma is done, it's really done, meaning done is done. That feeling of like there's no more, it's just done. And just quick story, when I was in the Navy, I was stationed in Naples, Italy. And I remember when I was done, it's time to fly away. There I was sitting in my airplane seat, looking out the window. And as I saw Naples, Italy get further and further away, I was like, wow, this part of my life is done. Even if I wanted to go back, even if I wanted to go back and visit all the restaurants and clubs and the sites that I visited before, it literally just would not be the same because like I'd be a different person. All my friends that I was stationed with, they wouldn't be there. And life changes, right? Things change all the time. And there's this sense in that moment, as I was looking at Naples, Italy, flying further and further away, I was like, wow, this is really done. So when it comes to completing karma, when we talk about like done is done, if you have cycles in your life that you're like, why do I keep dating the same kind of person? Or why do I keep, having issues with money? When we complete karma, and really complete that cycle, really done is done. There's no going back. Okay. And we learn how to do the energy work around that in the mastery program. So then, I've been thinking lately about certainty, this vibration of certainty. And I was asking myself the other day, what if certainty were to have a similar done quality? Meaning you can't act like you're just certain, right? You just have to be certain. You can't be kind of certain, right? Because that's not really certainty. Okay. And so how this is showing up for me, just as an example, I have this YouTube project and I took, this YouTube course and it's like, film one YouTube video a day. And I remember when I first signed up for that training, I told myself, you know what? I am certain. Right? I am certain I'm going to build my YouTube channel. The truth is, you guys, has it been built yet? No. Okay. Have I filmed anything? Yeah, on occasion, I've probably filmed three things, but it's still not done. Right. Now, the question came up, am I certain, as in someday maybe it'll get done? Like, yeah, I'm sure it'll get done sometime out in the future. Or am I really in that vibration of certainty, this whole energy of no question, this shall be, right? So just like completing karma, done is done, it's an energy, right? So I am learning right now that there is no pretend certainty, right? That being said, there is the whole no question certainty. Like, there's no question. I will get my YouTube project up and running, completed. I will film one video a day or at least once a week, right? The certainty, though, that's what really counts. And so for me personally, I had to take a look at all my pictures, my programs, limiting beliefs around certainty. And I asked myself, what would it feel like? What would it look like to really be certain? that I will film a new YouTube video at least weekly, which is what this curriculum is saying. What would that experience even feel like? To experience this level of this shall be level of certainty. Very similar to when I experience like, wow, that part of my life is done. Done is done. What if I can be certain that when I say certain, I certainly will follow through on my YouTube channel project. Now, I share this in hopes that for yourself, right? What if you were to consider now what this can mean for you? And it could be something about your life. It could be promises you made about developing your gifts or your commitment to your awakening journey, or even just certainty to let go of what is really holding you back. A lot of people will say, yeah, I'm going to let go of this thing that really holds me back. But it's more like big talk, right? Kind of like me when I just big talk, like I will develop my YouTube channel. It's just big talk, right? But what if you could really be certain that this thing you want to let go, whether it's a way of being, some limiting belief, some old past life energy, it really doesn't matter. What if you moved forward with certainty that when you release it, you really release it? There's no going back. The other thing you could ask yourself is, where have you been pretending to be certain? Right? Where have, like how I acted, like I was certain, I was only really fooling myself by talking all the right words, but I was not in action. Okay. There were no results. Well, maybe 3 YouTube videos, but that's about it. Right. So where are you fooling yourself? Now, I say this not for you to beat yourself up, right? But what I am saying is that it really can be something simple as like, wow, I promised myself this, I'm not doing it. Am I really running the certainty vibration or is it something else? Okay. Now, for current students, you might be saying to yourself, hey, I'll get through the curriculum, I'll get through the 12 weeks, I'll do some practice readings off to the side. You got to ask yourself, what are you really telling yourself that you're certain of? Okay. Is it that you will complete it by the end of 12 weeks, 6 months? Like, what is your real timeline? And are you really taking the daily actions that someone who's really certain about results that you want, really manifesting? Are you really running that certainty of vibration? Or, like I said, is it something else? Is it just big talk? And let me tell you guys, once you get real, like I had to get real myself. Okay. And truth be told, I spent a lot of money on this YouTube training and but for only 3 videos, come on. What if you now were to introduce some certainty? And I'm talking about real certainty that this shall be. What would your life even be like? How would your life become? Now, I got to walk the talk, right? As you can see, this video is now on YouTube. Okay. It was done with that level of certainty that this shall be. And, I don't have a lot of time. I just didn't have a lot of time today, but I told myself I will film this and post it. Okay. Even if it's not perfect, it shall be. And you know what? I feel great. Okay. I feel great because it's real. And it's not like this soothing myself with the right words temporarily, right? This is real. This is what you're watching right now. So for me, I got to keep it going now, right? With certainty that I'm going to follow that curriculum at least once a week. I'm not going to promise daily because, my life is just not designed for that just yet, but I can be certain, I will be certain, I am certain that I will film at least once a week. Okay. So I invite you now to take a look at where you can bring certainty in your own world, your commitments, and especially for yourself. Will you join me? And really, you guys, it's all for your sense of peace, freedom, enjoyment, and true fulfillment in your own life. All right. So if you're on board with that, join me. Share below what you're committed to, whether it's, completing some course or your commitment to your awakening, running any energy every day, whatever it is for you that you decide you're going to commit to and commit to with certainty. Share all your thoughts below, and I'd love for you to join me. All right, let's create a really great world together. All right, that's all I have for today, and I'll see you in the next video.